we've had a good time with. There's some games where we didn't get a lot out of Rashad, and there were some games we got a lot more than we thought out of Rashad. Rashad had one hit one game that honestly caught me by surprise. I almost fell back. It was crazy. And after that, I told him in the parking lot, I said, you got to do that for us every game. He said, yes, coach, and he did it for 2 more straight games. So I want to say thank you. Coach, what you got to do?
Rashad, every practice that we had in every game, where's your smile? When that smile came out, it made practice so much more worth it. The only other thing we got to do is what we have to do with our arms. Do you remember?
Swing them arms.
Swing them? When you swing those arms, you're one of the fastest kids out there, right? Keep that smile and keep those arms swinging, and we'll have a blast moving forward, okay?
Rashad, this year, you look my boy. You did great this year, man. I'm so proud of you. You came a long way. You keep working hard, you'll be great, okay? First time.
Yeah. Hey, Rashad, great job, buddy. Love having you on special teams. Out there, my hit stick, right? Good job, buddy. Keep that smile. See it. There it is.
So with that, Rashad gets the Hidden Gem Award. Hey, get it, watch it first.
Okay. Yeah.
Maddox here is probably one of the smallest players on the team. All right, this kid got like the biggest heart. Always motivating his teammates, always rounding up his teammates. And we as coaches need that. We need a player to be able to pull those other teammates in. So Maddox, we appreciate you for your leadership.
Mr. Maddox, fins up, right, baby? That Mr. Maddox, every day, anytime that there was something in practice we need to get better at, you always were able to come and talk to me, right? We talked about how we can be louder, how we can be quieter, and how we move forward together as a team. Keep that up in everything that you do, that ability to communicate up and down to people, okay? Thank you for a great season, sir.
Maddox, you're my next door neighbor. I work with you. I'm proud of you. You did a great job all season long. I'm proud of you, man.
Maddox. I know you wore my favorite shirt. For that, I'll love you forever. Go Buckeyes. They got us this year for the 3rd year in a row. But great heart. Proud of you, buddy. No!
With
Good
that,
job, buddy.
Maddox gets the Leadership Award. So for those of y'all that pay attention, Noah didn't come to us in the beginning of the season. He came in the middle when we were already hitting our stride and figuring things out. So it kind of caught us off guard. One thing that kind of put me back at the beginning is Noah talks like Julian and tries to hit like Caden. So that's a combination that it doesn't work out too well sometimes. But Noah, you're a hard-hitting player. You're on the right track. You're moving in the right direction. You got to keep it up. You hear me?
Noah, throughout the season, you came in late, but you still took the time to learn everything. And anytime I handed out that playbook, you were always asking questions and saying, how can I work on this? How can I get better? Even when we went down to Tennessee in our last bowl game, you were always able to be that kid that I could place anywhere, from on the O-line, out to wide receiver, and then back into the backfield. Not everybody that we have can do that, so I want to thank you for doing that for us, okay, sir?
You're a great player. You did a great job this season. Keep working, keep doing well, okay?
Noah, great job learning on the fly, being flexible in all these positions, right? We had you everywhere. Even on special teams, you're on kickoff and kick return, and you had a sweet return. You had a good chunk of yardage on that one return you had this year too, right? Great job, buddy.
So with that, Noah gets the Keep Track Award.
She can do it better.
So for y'all that have never been in youth tackle football, every coach has his kids that he likes to pick on a lot. Not because he doesn't like them, but they are very entertaining and he learns a lot for them. Cole was one of those kids because he reminds me of my kids. Reason why, Cole gets hit really, really hard, and instead of screaming, he just starts crying and gets angry. And it reminds me of both of mine. All right? I love that. That shows his heart in the game. Cole, keep it up. You're going to keep striving, you're going to get better, and it's going to be great. You hear me? All right.
Cole, you have fun this season? Why are we out here? For what? For the love of the game and to win it, right? To try hard and make sure that we only get better. We put you in D-line and we put you in O-line. And we put you in some tight end. And no matter what we did with you, you always were out there to do the best. And keep it, work hard all the way through everything. So I want to thank you for that, okay, sir?
You did a great job this year, Cole. At every position you played, I'm proud of you, man. Keep it up, professional.
Great job, Cole. You're like an old man in a young kid's body. Living life, man. Great job.
All right, with that, Cole gets the In It to Win It award. All right. Shane here is also one of my favorites because despite telling him to stay on side on every snap, Shane likes to jump the snap every time. But the benefit of that is Shane gets a sack every time he does it. So Shane, you're gonna get better. Stop jumping the snap. You understand? All right, go.
And watch out. Hey, Shane, every time you came out, what were you always doing? Smiling, right? And we learned throughout the season that sometimes we have to listen more than we have to talk, right? So you keep up with the listening ears. You listen to coaches like Jeremy, Coach T, Coach Tim, Coach Tyler, and we'll do great, okay? You ready for next season? Okay.
Hey, keep practicing, keep working, jumping that snap count. You're going to be great. You understand? All right.
If this isn't the look down at the ball award, I'm going to be upset.
It's not.
I don't know how many times, we should have kept a stat tracker how many times we should have told you that. But great job adjusting and listening, being a pain in the butt and being fun at the same time, right? Hey, how far do we have to kick the ball? Okay, so no more boots? No! Good job, buddy.
All right, with that, Shane gets the Sackmaster Award. Consistency on the line is what coaches see. All right? Linemen protect their quarterback, they protect their running back, and I'll tell you right now, Ryan did an outstanding job. Of all the linemen we had, Ryan did an outstanding job trying to keep his quarterback safe. We understand it's not a one-man show, but Ryan did a great job out there. We appreciate everything you did, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, all season long, you always look at me and I say, how's it going? What do you say? Good? Everything that you did was good out there, and we're going to continue to get better. How do we block? Like a T-Rex? Or where do we block? Show me, real quick. Just like that. That's what we got to keep doing. All off season learning that, okay? Remembering that. Getting to where we're pushing and driving, okay, sir?
Right. Keep pushing and driving. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? You did great this year. You're the best. All right?
Oh, sorry. Right. Great job this year. Did awesome pushing them people around, right? Doing work. Did really good, really awesome at being the center. Great job on adjusting on all those positions on the line, both offense and defense, and getting in on special teams, right? Ready to have some fun next year? Let's do it, buddy. Good job. Congratulations.
All right, with that, Ryan gets the Best Offensive Lineman Award. All right, David here, I was able to substitute on my D-line multiple times. And there were times that the opposing team would challenge him beyond limits, and he would never lose his step. He'd keep going, and he'd be talking to Grayson on the sideline like, that guy's kind of hard. And I love that because that shows the competition in the player. So keep that mentality up, keep pushing, keep fighting. You are unbelievably strong for an 8-year-old. I'll let you know that right now. So keep it up.
Hey, David, you have fun this year? What's the most important part of the football team? Where do we make our money? Well, having fun is key, but where does the football team make its money? What position? What group? There we go. You keep being that great old lineman that we were able to move you from tackle to guard or anywhere because you were able to listen and remember our calls. So keep that up, okay, sir?
You did a great job this year. Great job. being on the offense and defensive line. You stayed in there, you fought, you did a great job this year. You keep it up, okay? All right. Coach Tyler?
David, you're going to be a force of record within the next couple of years, man. I'm tired of getting bullied by you. I'm playing D-line and you're on O-line. Love the pancake, right? Keep dealing, okay, buddy? Keep working, keep fighting, keep being hungry, all right? Great job.
With that, David gets the Best Defensive Lineman Award. So we're missing Michael's award. When we get it, we'll bring it to you so you have it. But I'll speak to
That's
the
my bad. You're fine.
He gonna have it. All right. Again, another one of our small players. One thing I love about Michael is he asks to go in all the time. Not on offense, but defense. So the defensive coach, I love that. Kid was not afraid to hit, not afraid to get hit. So that's a great thing to have. I don't know if you're coming up with us or not, but if you do, get ready to go. You understand? All right.
And Michael, you always came out with a smile, and regardless of where you play, you know, like you go back and play running back for our scout team, right? And every time you got hit, you said, "Give me the ball again, coach." Not everybody can do that, but you got back up with a smile, even if you had tears in your eyes from being hit so hard. You were still ready to go for that next play, right? I look forward to seeing you this week in this flag and everything moving forward. Okay, sir? You got to coach the team.
Michael.
Right here, he's going to talk to you now.
Good job this year, okay? I want you to keep working hard, keep it up, okay? And hopefully you can do that with us next year, okay? All right.
Michael.
Great job this year, buddy. Very proud of you, especially playing with these bigger kids, right? You got the biggest heart out here bullying them big kids. Keep working hard and come back harder next year. All right? Good job, sir. Nope.
So when he does get his award, it'll be the 12th Man Award. That's the award. Right now, a lot of you guys call your kids a different name than their birth name, and it confuses us when we look at paperwork and see their other name. So I did not know AP's name for the entire season. So when everybody called him by his real name, it threw me off to a T. Okay? So I'm still going to call you AP. I'm not going to change that. We're going to stick with that. Okay? Cool? All right. Another one, his award is not here, but when we get it, we'll give it to him. Okay? So AP, we started the season off at corner. And we had some issues at corner, didn't we? But AP was not afraid of those issues. He was not afraid to struggle. It was just a challenge for him. So he moved him to safety, and he just got better. AP was able to pick up the pass, blitz, do it all. It was great. It was phenomenal. So we found a position that worked for him. But that requires versatility. Not every player has that. AP definitely has that. So I appreciate you being able to adjust on the fly with us and work hard no matter what position you're in.
And Pete, when Coach talks about versatility, you were able to come in and play some running back for us, right? You played some wide receiver. And you also played some tight end, right? You moved all over to all those skilled positions. You always ask questions, though, right? And that's why you got to keep that questioning attitude, that ability to ask a question to your coach or ask a question to your parents or your teachers. You keep that up and we'll go a long ways, okay, sir?
AP, keep up the good work, man. You did great in every position you played this year. Okay? Keep working hard. Keep doing what you're doing. You'll be excellent. You understand? All right.
AP, the crisp route guy, running my routes, right? Your attention to detail is awesome. Keep working hard, buddy. We had a great year. On back row, on kick return, fast. Keep it up, okay? Keep getting stronger. Keep growing, all right? Great job.
But that AP's going to be getting the most versatile player award. What do your parents say? Same thing with him. When we have an award, we will give it to you. It's on the way, okay? So, coaches had a long discussion about this young man, about exactly what we wanted to present him with. And one thing stood out for all of us. I don't know if you guys remember the games like we as coaches do, but the game we had at home, and we were down forever and ever and ever, and we just couldn't figure out how to turn the tide. We were playing against that. We were playing the Rams for the second time, and we just couldn't figure out why. And out of nowhere, Oliver decided to hit somebody, or somebody hit somebody, and okay to hit the person. And Oliver, I've never seen him run this fast before in my life. But he picked that ball up, he scooped and scored, and it changed the entire momentum of the game. That's game changing, obviously, right? So that's what we want out of all of our players. So I appreciate you doing that every game and hit people hard every time I tell you to hit them hard. So thank you very much.
Oliver, how do we hit people? Like we like them? Because in practice, how hard do you hit people? Hard.
Like
in
you like
games, when we don't know them, we don't want to hurt their feelings or make them hurt, right? So we kind of. But when you learn to hit everybody like you like them, you know them, you're going to be lethal out there, okay? You keep that up. Not only were you a big deal in our Rams game, but when we were playing the Ravens the other weekend, right? You were able to pick up that fumble and took off, stiff-armed the kid, right? We'll get you to where we need you to be, okay? Great season.
Great job this year. I did really, really well. You showed a lot of things throughout the season. You're a great player, man. Just keep it the hard work, okay? All right.
Oliver, great year, buddy. That scoop and score Coach Jeremy talks about, you fumbled it yourself and caught it in midair. Remember that? And we were all just sitting on the sideline like, go. And you changed the complete momentum of the game, buddy. Great job. I'm very proud of you filling in too as kicker. Right? Special teams, you're always up there with me, ready to go, ready to hit somebody. Keep it up. We'll see you next year, all right? Good job, dude.
With that, Oliver gets the Play of the Year award.
How you doing?
Y'all might find this funny, you may not. But I have never seen a player get hurt so much as we saw Teddy get hurt this season. But when Teddy would get hurt, he would get back up. All right, it may take a play or two, but Teddy would get back up. And that shows us that he loved the game. Even though when we were playing in the cold, he refused to come in on defense. I did not like that. But I appreciate you always playing.
Hey, Teddy, you stepped up. You wanted to be involved. You stepped up to be our center all season for 90% of the season, and you did a wonderful job. You keep stuff up like that, we'll get you out to wide receiver like you were looking at the end of the season. But you keep fighting, you keep going wherever coaches need you, and you'll always have a place on a team, okay, sir?
Teddy, you keep fighting, keep doing what you're doing. You'll be excellent, okay? You're a great player. You keep it up, all right?
Teddy. Does your elbow still hurt? No? What fight it was this one? Hey, great job this year, buddy. We know, a lot of people know too, you were one of the ones that played up with the bigger kids. You did an awesome role at kicker, right? We're going to keep that up too. We're going to work on wide receiver and come back and play again, right? Come play hard next year? I'll put you on the spot right now. Ha! Good job, buddy. I love you.
All right, with that, Teddy gets the Love of the Game award. So most awards, there's only one award for that. This one, we couldn't just give it to one player. We had to give it to both. All right. The most important thing for a football player to have, for me, is coachability. Okay. If your player is coachable, that means they listen, they lead, they follow directions. That is what you want out of a player. Okay. Not only that, but a player that is fearless. Small kids, again, in on every play. They may miss a tackle. They miss an interception perfectly, but they keep going. They don't defeat themselves. They keep pushing. They bounce back. And y'all, if I could have what y'all have inside every player on this team, we'd be undefeated forever and ever. So whatever y'all parents are doing, they need to keep doing it. Y'all hear me?
Hey, both of you guys are always smiling just like right now, right? Don't smile at me, right, Kingston? There you go. I like it. Smile without smiling. Laugh without laughing. I get it. Both of you guys were always wonderful to have out there on the field. You both never took a second to run up and hit somebody if you had to. Or get the ball and run for us, right? You guys keep that up and that determination will go a long ways. Like Coach Jeremy said, if we had 24 of you guys that were just willing to go out there and play and hit whoever get hit, we would never lose. You guys keep that up. I look forward to seeing you guys next season. Look over at Coach T.
You guys did a great job this year, you guys. I'm proud of both of you guys. Y'all be some of the smallest players on the team. You guys play excellent. Every time y'all went out on that field. Y'all keep up that good work. All right?
Palamalu, CJ. CJ, I'm sorry it took so long for me to fix your chin strap so you can actually see out of your eye hole. So I'm really waiting until forever. Both of you guys, some of the biggest hearts out here. You guys tough. I had fun working with you guys. You guys have fun here? Yeah. You guys were always on special teams, CJ. You guys were always look at that first kickoff in North Carolina, didn't you? That first return, you fell on the ball, right? And Kingston out here running crazy all over the place. Great job. Keep it up. And we'll see you guys, all right? See you guys next year.
All right, so with that, they are both presented with the Mustang of the Year award. Charlie is, in fact, the smallest player on the team. All right? He is also one of the fastest players on the team. All right? Beginning of the season, another player we're trying to figure out what to do with. We really didn't know. All right? But Charlie has improved every step of the way. Every game. We had a fumble issue at the beginning. Charlie started securing that ball. All right? Charlie got hurt a lot. Kept going. All right? Defense. I was able to rotate him in and out of cornerback, and he was solid. Charlie, you did an outstanding job this season. Keep it up. All right?
Hey Charlie, you're always smiling, right? Always having fun? Always getting better, right? Why do we practice? To get better, right? And that's what we did every day. So keep that up. And we'll all get better together, okay, sir? You have fun? Okay.
Charlie, you did great this year, man. You took some big hits, you cried, you got back up, you got back out there. You made some big tackles this year. I just want to keep working hard and you come back next year, okay? All right.
Charlie, great job, sir. Hey, we know you're just one of the fastest kids, but you're also one of the slower kids in practice, huh? Like that, you don't like those wind sprints, huh? Keep working in the off-season, right? Stay in shape. Those sprints will be so much easier, and you go to play next year, right? Great work this season. Very proud of you, sir.
All right, with that, Charlie gets the Most Improved Offensive Player Award.
You guys move back this way a little bit. You're blocking the door. You don't want to get pizza on your head. Ryder.
Grayson came to us from
From 9U.
From 9U. We didn't know what to expect. Understood that he was playing for another team, but every coach has their own expectations and realizations during the season. Beginning of the season was a little tough for Grayson. All right, started off a little slow. I don't think he was familiar with the defensive tackle spot, but another child that is ungodly strong. It doesn't make any sense what you're feeding your kids, okay? But this young man handled his spot after I think about week 3. One thing that surprised me is when a player can admit they are struggling. That same game that David and Grayson were talking, Grayson had talked to me prior to let me know he was having some issues with the right guard that he was over. I told him I rotate him in to give him a break. He said he was ready to go. That's what we look for in our players. That phenomenal improvement from the start of the season.
Hey Grayson, when we started the season, how did we leave the field if we got called off? Remember? What did we do? We were upset and we learned. And that's something you learn mentally, not just physically in a lot of things, but how to handle that adversity, how to handle the adversity of having a guard that was blocking you, how to be able to grow from that, how to be able to communicate. Those things are great tools that we didn't have when we started, right? And then the amount of growth you had. I will never forget that hit you had at Tennessee in that game and that win for us, right? And I'm sure that kid won't forget it, right? There. Show your mom that smile. Yeah, there's 2 kids. Look at those 2.
Grayson, you're a great player, man. Your improvement was just amazing to watch. You keep working hard, you keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to be something special. All right.
I'm sorry. Great job, Grayson. Great job. I'm very proud of you.
With that, Grayson gets Most Improved Defensive Player of the Year award.
You won it.
All right. 90% of the team are first-year players, okay? First-year players don't know what to expect. Usually they get hit the first time and they are done, they are out, they don't come back. That happens 90% of the time. All right? Ryder did not do that. Ryder had to take a step away for a little bit after that Bulls game, we all know that. But came back in, caught a touchdown to the tight end, threw some touchdowns to the tight end or extra points to the tight end. So he was always moving, always improving. But this isn't about improving. This is about setting the standard as a rookie player. Okay, and I think Ryder did that for the offensive side of the house.
Hey, Ryder, being the coach's son is the easiest spot on the field, huh? No?
Yeah.
Hey, we had a lot of times where we had to communicate in ways that we'd never communicated before, right? If you don't start speaking, what's that going to start doing? So we don't want me to yell, so you start speaking back, right? That we had fun and we learned a lot, right? Tackle is not flag. What's one thing that we need to work on at quarterback? Dropbacks. I love you, Coach T.
Ryder, you are a great player. I always told you that. Even when you got hit, you came on the sideline and was crying, I always told you, you're great. Go out there and be great. All right? You did a great job this year. I'm ready to see what you can do next year. Keep up the good work, okay? All right.
Ryder, great job, sir. Someone would say nothing to you.
All right, with that, Ryder gets Offensive Rookie of the Year award. Another one of those versatile players that you can bounce around and really do whatever you want with, and they adapt to it, they flex with you, they know what you're thinking, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, and it makes the game easier to coach, especially on the defensive front. All right, Desmond is one of those players, and it made the season on defense really easy because I had two players. I'll speak to this one real quick. I had two players that I rotated in from the left side nickel spot, and that was Freddie and Desmond. And we never missed a beat rotating those players in. So thank you for making my job easier. Keep it up. We'll see you next year.
Desmond, where's the hash mark? What's the hash mark on the football field? Do we know where it is? Well, there's the numbers. What's inside the numbers? There we go. So, Desmond, during the season, we have those wristbands, right? And this is something Coach learned from talking with Desmond and other players. It's just because it's on there, it doesn't mean we know what it means, right? So we have to get better as a coach and player of making sure we communicate what we do and don't know, because during the game, was it fun? When I said Desmond line up on the hash, you remember that? Was that a fun time to have? So next season, let's make sure that we're talking more about making sure we understand this. It's during the Ravens game, I was watching you at tight end, and once I told you what number to go block, you know what you started doing really well? Blocking that player, right? We keep that up, keep listening, and keep asking questions like you do, and we'll go a long ways, okay, sir?
Desmond. Yeah. You did great this year, man. I'm proud of you. Keep working hard and keep it up, man. We're going to get this off season. We're going to get some work in. We're going to come back strong, all right? All right.
Des, great job, especially playing wideout. Whoops. One of my wideouts. And on my kickoff and special teams. Great job. Then you went and got a visor, and it's like we all forgot who your name was. Which kid was under the visor, right? But it was fun. I had a great year with you. Keep pushing, okay, buddy? We'll see you next year.
With that, Desmond gets Defensive Rookie of the Year award. Yeah! So I'll start this off with, I have never seen so many players cry when their teammate scores a touchdown. Crazy! Every player on this team had to score. Freddie was one of our leading scorers on the team. We couldn't have won a game without scoring, so we couldn't have won a game without Freddie. So we appreciate you scoring. You're going to get better. Run straight, not sideways. Got me? All right, coach.
Do we want to be the best player on the field or the best team on the field?
Best team.
There we go. And that's something we learned throughout this season, right? As we get better as a team, we will do better. And you continue to grow all season long, right? We got better at seeing other people score because we know what we did made it to where they can score, right? So you keep up that fight you have inside you, and we'll keep learning and keep growing, sir.
Oh, Freddie, your speed is your weapon, okay? Your speed is your weapon. Because a lot of times you got that ball and you thought it was time to jog. just want you to run fast and run straight. Okay? You're gonna get that off-season work in, and you're gonna get you right. All right? All right.
Ready, Mr. Lightning in a bottle. Great year, sir. Push hard next year. We'll kick butt again, all right? Good job, buddy. Proud of you.
With that, Freddie gets Offensive Player of the Year award.
Let's go, Big C.
Games are won at a play at a time. Coach has said it 100 times. Take it one play at a time, all right? Carter has some game-changing plays that saved us on defense all year long. All right. Defensive end, there's only one time, one game, and it was just this game that Carter has ever been overpowered at his position. All right. I understand Carter's been playing for a couple years, but this is what we want in our defensive players. All right. Carter did a great job this season. Keep it up. You're only gonna get better. We'll see you next season.
Hey, Carter, we had you at tight end at the beginning of the season on offense. You did a great job out there. We got our started to get our posts down, our ends down. Then we had some people that left the team. We needed to reorganize our own line. And you were able to come down and play center for us, which is the hardest position we can have on the line. You were able to get that snap down and get everything going for it. You kept us moving. You kept us winning in the playoffs. So thank you, sir.
Son, proud of you.
Yes. That's all right, Coach. Coach, Dad.
Put me through a lot, son. Put me through a lot. But Daddy's proud of you. I'm just ready to see what you can do next year. I love you. All right?
Mr. Carter. Great job.
That's right,
year.
T.
You played everywhere, man. Both sides of the ball. You played special teams, return. You did all of it. Keep being hungry. One more. Keep pushing yourself, all right? Great season. See you next year, buddy, all right?
With that, Carter gets Defensive Player of the Year award.
Woo! Hey there.
So, I've been coaching this young man for a few years now, and I've seen him go from a 5'6" player that couldn't control his attitude to an 8-year player that can't control his attitude. Some kids are gifted, and he is gifted. Yes, he is. Right? Does he listen? No. Is that okay at 8U? I think so. You can look at your team. You look at your team. They couldn't have won without you, and you couldn't be as successful without them.
That's good, Coach.
Yeah.
So before you get an award, before you take that award, you tell every one of them, thank you. You, to them. Trophies and accolades, to me, mean nothing. To him, is everything. He's been an Offensive Player of the Year. He's been a Defensive Player of the Year. And he's y'all MVP this year. I'm proud of you. Your mother's proud of you. Your team is proud of you. Don't mess it up. Don't think this is the pinnacle. All of you.
That's right.
This is not it.
That's right.
It doesn't matter what trophy you have, what piece of paper you have. Remember, this is 8U. All right? If y'all want to keep playing football, you got to compete. You got to keep getting better. Do you understand? You understand? Coach.
Hey, Caden, you stepped in after the Bulls game when Ryder had gotten hurt, and you played quarterback for us, which isn't an easy position, is it? It's not exactly running back. It's not wide receiver where you want it to be. But you filled in. You wanted to be a running back or a wide receiver, right? Okay, you looked at me like I was crazy, which is often how we talk during the game, right? Like, Coach, I want to do or we should do. Keep that up. Big thing about all of us is we all have that ability to ask questions, right? When we were in Tennessee, you looked at me and said, hey, Coach, move Smiley out to wide receiver so he can block, so we can get outside, right? You brought that up to me because I didn't see it. We put him out there, and what happened? He ended up scoring, right? You keep that questioning going. You
keep that ability to tell the coaches what you see on the field will make you more valuable than any trophy that you can get, okay, sir?
Baby, you did an excellent job this year stepping up and doing everything you did. Defense, offense, you're just an amazing kid, man. You keep up this hard work. You're just going to get better as you go on. All right?
Your turn. Let's go, special.
Great job this year, sir. Hey, it's not easy, but you did outstanding. And next year I'm going to count how many times you go, whoa. We'll give a total for the year, all right? Deal? Good job, bud. Congratulations.
Way to go, Beast Boy.
2023 MVP. Awards are great. All right? Improving, focusing, learning is better. Okay? Y'all got any players over there anymore? Y'all over here. Okay. I'm talking to y'all. All right? Hey, this is 1 year. If you didn't get the award you want, I'm sorry.
Right there.
You get one next year. Okay? Don't play for awards. Okay? Don't play to win. Play to improve. Okay? These wins, losses, awards don't matter at this age. They matter in the pros. So work for the pros. You hear me? All right?
One team,
Will?
one heartbeat. Yes.
Coach T, you have anything?
No, my boy.
Coach Tyler?
Be ready to go next year. We're going to have some fun again. Proud of each and every one of you guys. Thanks for letting me come out as a coach. It was fun.
And like Coach Jeremy said, it's about growing as a team and growing each one of us as players to make everybody better. And there's not one person on this team that didn't grow in the ability to communicate, the ability to learn, and their ability of understanding football. You guys have to take those playbooks to engagement that explain those routes, the holes, and the gaps, and know those when we come back for either speed and agility, for 7-on-7, if you wave a flag. All of these things we need to know, okay? Why are we out here? Why are we out here? Why are we out here? Got anything else? Are we good? One last call, guys. Get in. What are we calling?
Mustangs on 3, only on 6. 1,